Welcome back to the Rooster's Den, everyone. I'm Jaime Hernandez, and in today's deck tech, we're playing one of my favorite colors in Magic the Gathering, Mono Red. But before I tell you what deck we're playing, if you are enjoying my content, please do not forget to hit like and subscribe. It gets you notified whenever I post new videos. And also, guys, do not forget about the secret layer giveaway I'm going to be doing at the 300, 600, and 900 subscriber mark. At the 300 subscriber mark, I'll be giving away one of 3 Sony PlayStation secret layers: the God of War North, the Horizon Forbidden West, or the Uncharted. At the 600, one of the remaining 2, and at the 900, the last one. All right, guys, enough of that. Let's get into the deck tech. But you know what we got to do first? Hit the music. Today, we're bringing the heat, literally, with Torbran, Thane of Redfell at the helm. Torbran is a 2/4 that you can cast for 3 red and 1 that reads: if a source you control would deal damage to an opponent or permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus 2. If you like your games ending fast, your damage explosive, and your opponents questioning their life choices, you're in the right place. Torbran takes every little ping, every spark, every ember, and cranks it up to 11. That means your harmless 1 damage effects suddenly hit like a truck, and your burn spells are absolutely devastating. This deck isn't about going wide or playing fair, it's about turning a single point of damage into a problem your opponents can't ignore. We're talking efficient burn, constant pressure, and a battlefield where the smallest effect adds up fast. If it deals damage, Torbran makes sure it deals way more. So if you're ready to light the table on fire and watch it burn, let's head into the deck tech. The deck starts off with 8 planeswalkers. They are Chandra, Acolyte of Flame; Chandra, Dressed to Kill; Chandra, the Firebrand; Chandra, Torch Defiant; Koth, Fire Resistant; Koth of the Hammer; Chandra, Awakened Inferno; and Chandra, Fire Shaper. Next we come to the creatures. They are Ragavan, Nimble Pilfer; Shivan Devastator; Hexing Squelcher; Razorkin Needlehead; Chandra, Fire of Kaladesh; Goblin Chain Whirler; Lylea, Blade Reforged; Lightning, Security Sergeant; Magus of the Moon; Reckless Stormseeker; War Elemental; Zozu the Punisher; Ojur, Axonal Deep Smite; Porphyros, God of the Forge; Sulfum, Mayhem Dominus; Toraf, God of Fury; Goldspan Dragon; Porphyros Bronze Blooded; Terror of the Peaks; Volatile Arsonist; Clive, Ifrit's Dominant; and Trumping Carnosaur. Then we have our sorceries. They are Bolt Wave, End the Festivities; Gamble, Crackle with Power; Mism Mortars; Shatter Skull Smashing; Jesky's Will, Wheel of Fortune, and Mana Geyser. Following that, we have our instants. They are Burst Lightning, Lightning Bolt, Pyroblast, Red Elemental Blast, Comet Storm, Lightning Strike, Return the Favor, Deflecting Swat, and Bolt Bend. As for the artifacts, they are Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Ruby Medallion, Lightning Greaves, Swiftfoot Boots, the Fire Crystal, and Throne of Eldraine. And for the enchantments, we finally have Blood Moon, Count on Luck, Mechanized Warfare, Burning Earth, Mana Barbs, All Will Be One, Fiery Emancipation, Warstrom Surge, and City on Fire. Finally, the deck has 34 lands: Arcane Lighthouse, Bishaiju, Who Shelters All, Rogue's Passage, Castle Embrith, Nykthos, Shrine to Nyx, and 29 Mountains. So Torbran at its heart is a mono red stacks deck. So let's break down the heavy hitters of the deck and see how the list actually closes out games. First up, cards that take this deck from burn spells to absolute devastation. Those cards are Fiery Emancipation, City on Fire, Sulfur Mayhem Dominus. These are your damage multipliers, and they stack with Torbran in ways that gets out of control really fast. What used to be 1 damage suddenly becomes 4, 6, and sometimes even more. These cards just don't improve your board, they warp the entire game around you. Next up, Ojur, Axonal Deepest Might. This card is quietly one of the most dangerous cards in the deck. It turns all small point of damage effects into massive chunks of life loss. With Torbran out, your ping strategy becomes a legitimate win condition almost immediately. Then we have Mana Barbs and Burning Earth. These are your punishment pieces. They force your opponents into impossible decisions. Either they play their game and take massive damages, or they sit there and do nothing while you pull ahead. With Torbran, every land tapped leads to massive damage. Then we have Terror of the Peaks, Warstrom Surge, and Porphyros, God of the Forge. This is your creature damage engine package. Every creature entering the battlefield becomes direct damage to your opponents. With Torbran, those numbers escalate quickly. These cards let you win without ever needing to attack. Then there's Mana Geyser, into Crackle with Power, or Comet Storm. This is one of our cleanest finish lines. You generate a massive burst of mana, then convert that into straight lethal damage across the table. It's explosive, it's efficient, and it ends game on the spot. And with Boseiju, who shelters all on the battlefield, it can't be countered. This deck has so many ways to win the game, it makes it dangerous. First, you establish early pressure by dropping small burn spells, ping effects, and setting up your mana. Nothing scary yet, but the damage is already adding up. Then Torbran hits the battlefield, and now everything changes. Every point of damage is suddenly amplified, and your opponents start feeling the pressure immediately. And that's the scary part, guys. These lines actually overlap. You often are applying pressure and setting up finishers at the same time. And that's it for my Torbran Thane of Redfell Commander deck. This deck just doesn't deal damage, it weaponizes it. Every small effect becomes a real threat, and it's an absolute blast to play. And if you enjoy fast games, explosive turns, and watching life totals disappear quickly like I do, this deck is certainly for you. If you like this video, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and stick around for the next deck tech. I'm Jaime Hernandez with the Rooster's Den. I'll catch you at the next one. See you later.